A warm good evening and welcome to it. I'm Thomas Mlambo. This is Sport at 10. It's the show you've been waiting for because we have the biggest, the brightest and the best names in the world of sport and entertainment. Who is coming onto the program today? Who is sitting on the bench? Let's get straight to the introductions. The greatest of all time when it comes to hockey. There she is, Pietie Coetzee. Listen to this number. 282 goals in 287 matches for the South African hockey team. It's Women's Month and we have to celebrate greatness. There it is. Pietie, good to see you on the show. We'll see you and have a great conversation later on. Who else is coming up onto the program today? Well, if you talk about the greatness of Pietie Coetzee, this is a story you're going to love because this man, Aubrey Modiba, is a man who just came from the dusty streets of Polokwane. He wasn't even a footballer that anybody wanted. He was discovered by the Nedbank on a team search, and in 2 years from the discovery, he was playing for Bafana Bafana, and he was the PSL's Young Player of the Year. From the dust to that, I need to hear that story. And then the men from Nedbank are here in the studio as well. We'll talk about the Kiona team search. Tutu is with us. We saw him on Soccer Zone on Monday. He's going to tell you how you see the game between SuperSport United this weekend and the Kiona team search team. What do you need to do if you want to be in the stadium live for that encounter? And then here she is. It's Khanyi Mbau. And we will be talking to you about everything, and especially the new car, Khanyi. Because I'm a car guy. I'm just saying. We just have to talk about the performance and all of that. However, and we'll check if you know anything about sport. Umnandi? Nah, not really. Anyway, it's great to have Khanyi Mbau here. What I want to do today now is something completely different because I was surfing on the internet and I happened to bump into this on one of the UK's major sporting websites. Now, it allows you to compare your salary with Neymar or any other footballer you want. So I thought this is going to be fun. So let me try it. So David is over there in the far corner. DK, give me a salary, like maybe your dream salary, realistically, that you would like to earn in television in South Africa.
Let's just say 5 million.
5 million rand?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to say, that's David Kekana's dream salary. I'm going to punch in 5 million. So it's 5 and then... wait, that's wrong. I have to put my country first. So let's just check my country and go back to South. So that changes everything to rands, right? So I go South Africa. There we go. And then David's told me 5 million rand is his dream salary a year. So this is what you want to earn a year in your dream. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros after the 5, and then get rid of this. So now it says, Neymar, compare your salary to Neymar's. I can click compare. As I click compare, there it goes. It shows, and it says that it would take Neymar 166 minutes to earn your weekly salary. So 166 minutes to earn that 5 million weekly salary, he can do that. Then it goes on to say, on that 5 million rand salary, it would take you approximately 61 years to earn his yearly salary. Neymar, if you are earning, David, 5 million rand a year, it would take you 61 years to get to Neymar's 1 year salary. And then it says, if you had started in 1956, saving, you'd almost be there, David. You'd almost be there. I loved it. It goes on further as you go on to have a look here. And it says, David's salary, if you were earning 5 million rand, in the time we've been on the site here, you would have earned 9 rand. It's clicking. Neymar is already on the far corner. He's already on nearly 600 rand in terms of what he'd be earning. So now you have it. That's the situation. You needed to be a footballer. Even your dream salary is nowhere near. Nowhere near. Even your dream boy is 61 years of work, and he does that in 1 year, Neymar. David Kekana, top sports journalist, here with us today. And as we talk about the word sports journalism, we have had a tremendous loss in the world of sports journalism because a former colleague of ours here at the SABC, a top journalist when it comes to newspaper writing, Mzi Mngabesi, passed away yesterday.
Yes, it's sad that we've lost an icon.
And a close friend of yours.
In sports journalism, yeah, a very close friend of mine. A larger-than-life person, figuratively and literally. Somebody who opinionated, strong-willed. You know, I lack adjectives to describe Mzi. And somebody who push boundaries, you know, beyond everything. If Mzi is focused on something, he's focused on it, and he will push boundaries to make sure that those things are ahead.
And we just wanted to say to the family, rest in peace, and our thoughts go out to you, Mzi, as an absolute legend in South African sports journalism, and he will be missed. Very sad news there. However, let's get on to the news that we had planned to talk about today, and starting first and foremost with what's happening in the world of cricket, David, because we have a new cricket coach. They've made a name, and he's not even South African.
Yeah, you know, a lot of names have been touted, and we thought a South African is going to get this job because we are taking out Russell Domingo, who is a South African, and they've gone abroad and fetched a West Indian, Otis Gibson.
Otis Gibson, West Indian, played for the West Indies. There's the shot of him. Played only 2 test matches, 15 one-day internationals for the West Indies. So his playing career is not exactly the greatest, but he's a great coach. He's
a great coach, and he's currently working with as a bowling coach of the England Test team. By the way, he's had spells here in South Africa with border with Gauteng and Northern Cape, which is called Griqualand West, Otis Gibson. Somebody that they see that he's got the vision to take South Africa elsewhere. Surprise, surprise. When you look in terms of Russell Domingo.
The former coach?
The former coach. He's been demoted to be given the South African 8th side.
So, South Africa, take a look at that face, because that is the face that will be leading South Africa to the World Cup in 2019.
Yes.
He is the new coach of South Africa, the Proteas. Otis Gibson is his name, and that's the story that broke today. You're hearing it on Sport at 10. However, let's move on to another huge story for you, because the Comrades Marathon is the biggest, the greatest ultra marathon of all time. They've got a new slogan this year, and the slogan is #AsJiggy. I would jigga already after 5Ks and go back and have a drink, but those who are committed carry on for the nearly 90 kilometers. They get to the finish line. It is a triumph of the human spirit. The launch took place today. Our cameras were rolling. Let's find out what was said and then give you the details of what you need to do if you want to be part of Comrades Marathon in 2018.
Most of the runners see it as a unique race, and that's what attracts people from abroad and locally. You run it once and you get addicted, and most of the runners, you will see them saying, I'm not coming back next year. Guess what? The 1st of September the following year, they are the one that they will be reminding other runners that, please runners, don't forget the window from the 1st of September with a reduced entry fee.
The entry fee is reduced, and if you do enter and make some sort of donation, I mean, you know the details, David. Give us a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, now it's a down run.
Yeah.
It's a 46th down run because this is the 93rd edition of this competition. There's a lot of things. They've got a new finishing point now.
The race is not finishing at its normal finish?
It's not.
Where?
It's starting as a down run from Peter Marisbeck at the town hall to Moses Mabhida Stadium.
The finish will be inside the stadium?
The stadium of Moses Mabhida.
That's amazing.
90 kilometers approximately, and of course, Thomas, as you know, it's the ultimate human race. And if you donate 50 rand
with your entry,
as a runner, you stand a chance of winning a car.
What? And then let's just get this clear as well. If I want to run Comrades Marathon and I need to start entering, when do I start the entries? He just said it opens when?
You start on the 1st of September.
Friday.
On Friday.
And then it ends? November.
November is the time when it ends. And of course, Thomas, there's plenty of other things. Like you said with the theme, it's AsJiggy. But for those who don't understand what AsJiggy is, it means that no turning back.
No turning back. I'll turn back. Yeah. When it starts to say 10 kilometers, saying writing, because it's 80 to go forward. You are a long distance runner, but you've never taken on Comrades.
Half marathons is sharp.
Half marathon. Have you ever finished a full marathon? 42 Ks?
42 Ks, yes.
You've got that far?
Yes, I've got.
So 90.
Hey. everything else. Thomas, you must try running and you'll see.
Hashtag Us Jiggy Comrades Marathon. If you want to be part of it, make sure you get your entries in time because it does fill up rather quickly. Let's move on to the other big news story of the week is the US Open tennis has begun. And in the women's side of things, it's spectacular. What has gone on there is huge surprises. First of all, Maria Sharapova, disgraced after the drug ban. She's lowly ranked now. She's like a nobody in the world of tennis. And she comes in the first round.
Yeah, 15th month doping ban. You come from it. You get a wild card to go and participate in the US Open. Then you knock out world number 2, Simona Halep.
Number 2.
And she says she's got the stamina to go on.
And then that wasn't the only big shock because there you see, this is Osaka, number 45 in the world.
Yes.
Who's she playing?
She's playing world number 1, Angelina Kerber. And she knocked her out of the US Open.
Kerber is the defending champion, the German, and I don't like her. The blonde girl, I don't really like her. She beat Serena at the Australian Open, I won't lie, in the final, and I was like,
The Japanese annihilated her in straight sets, 6-3, 6-1.
So the 6th seed and the defending champion is out of the tournament to number 45 in the world, Osaka.
So the US Open doesn't have number 1 and number 2.
So there's no such thing as underdog anymore in the world of sport. Look at the results that we are getting. However, let's now move on and keep things going because in the world of football, I told you about Neymar's salary at the top, but a man, Alexis Sanchez, plays for Arsenal. They got a big offer put on the table.
If you get an offer of £50 million.
So let's just double that and say that would take you about we're talking somewhere in the region of R1 billion.
Yes. And it's the same amount that Newcastle bought Shearer for.
So somewhere in the region of R1 billion was offered for Alexis Sanchez?
Yes.
And what did they say?
And they said no.
Like no
The
straight.
Chilean is not going anywhere. And, you remember that he's already said that he wants to leave. And, of course, Pep Guardiola of the Citizens is very, very adamant. And he says, but this is what we've offered. And the Gunners are saying, no, Jose.
It's not just Cape Town City saying no around Manyama. It's not just SuperSport United saying no around Brocky. It happens even in European football for that kind of huge money.
Yeah, it is such that they are even thinking of saying, okay, we'll put money on a player, maybe Raheem Sterling.
But Sanchez, as it stands, not leaving Arsenal. You look at the money that gets changed hands in European football. And then, let's wrap things up,
the interesting thing, he's got less than a year to run on his contract.
They can wait.
He might just leave as a free agent at the end of the season.
Next year, but now they want more than £50 million for him. However, let's move to South African football. Bafana have this huge game coming up against Cape Verde. 2 games, World Cup qualifiers, and we're beefing up the technical team.
Yeah, we're beefing up the management side. The team manager, Banijo Kokbujane, has got somebody who's going to assist him.
Who's that? The former captain?
Umbazo.
So he's now like
assistant
captain.
He's got 107 caps, and he's going to be assistant to manager. And Safa says that they now want to empower legends of the game that have played the game to be part and parcel of administration, of coaching at junior levels, and of coaching at senior. You know, Quentin Fortune, they were talking to him about joining
part of this trip.
He's part of this trip. And now, of course, Mbazo now also has been given another chance
what I like?
to shadow.
You know what I like about this? Because you know the team managers, if you don't know what team managers do, they make sure the passports come in, they make sure the hotels are okay, they check everything before the team gets there. When you have a man whose nickname is Mbazo, when you get to the hotel, Pambili, you know they're not going to give you bad rooms. Mbazo is going to make sure he sorts things out and clears the situation. Bafana is going to be in good hands if one day he does stay on and take over from the legendary Bani Kujani. But now let's move on and introduce you to the man who is the stand-up comedian who has taken the world by storm. He is the one and only. He's been doing it for 4 years in the world of sports comedy. He is the heavyweight of humor. He is undefeated, and he is known to you as the Shampoonizer. And not only that, the Shampoonizer is doing his one-man show live in Pretoria on the 16th of September at the State Theatre. Tickets can be bought. Get to the places. Tickets can be bought. One-man show, Muna. Voice never fell more.
DVD shoot, when.
Also shooting people in the crowd.
Yeah,
DVD shoot.
The message that comes, you know, yeah, man, Thomas, how are you?
I'm good.
Hey, DK, You good? Yeah, man. Hey, people are leaving South African football. They're going overseas. Like Dr. left to Baroka. Like people are going far now. Dr. Kumar, he went to Baroka. Why is the toll gates? I went. Oh, Baroka, go cool. Le GPS or Baroka FC. Marauna go home. Hauna Rokaya somewhere. He left. He went far. Dr. Kumala here. Chiefs is trying to buy another doctor. Dr. Shebeleza was like, I'm here. You know, it's happening. People are going overseas and they're playing far. I saw Ndoro Fire.
Yeah. Saudi again.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia. And then I saw the picture. I was happy, like, yo, overseas. And then I saw him with the jersey. I'm like, dude, you just joined Swallows. like an international version of what we have here. You are in Swallows, my God. We can see you. And with the 6 ones that you've been getting, Swallows Nenzi Ulibani, Rabona, sorry, Peulwani. There are, you know, like there are stories about sorry about Swallows.
But you can buy shares in Swallows. They're selling. Yeah. Like you can buy like a share. I think it's 350 rand.
Is it?
On Nukareka, one share in Swallows for 350
rand.
You
can buy the whole team guy you are like. So so don't give me ideas now. Now I won't come to work because now I'm managing Swallows.
How many shares do you have?
Yeah, you know, with Swallows. It's okay. Yeah. No, konobafa airtime. Why lay by? Airtime 29 rand. I'm lay buying the whole team. You know, talking about what happened during the weekend, we had like Conor McGregor versus Mayweather.
Aish.
Yeah. Conor unalumulomu. Wabulela. Nyue kitla otra boxing. Boxing ay dale Conor. Kisho Conor ka boxing el. Aka trapa ke le shole wa go skim sam. O minzi le shole adlala. Ba mo trapile Conor. Wetsi kore ba mo phyatla al. And he doesn't have time. Ana defense. Zero defense Conor. Like there was no defense. I heard his corner call him for legal wise. Legal wise, Alna defense for Alna anyone. We need defense. He was there, round 10, struggling to breathe. No air, looking around for air. At his corner, there was a Kobela was there like Moya. But yo, for that money, 100 million. Trapper me any day. I would take the beating any day for 100 million.
But you wouldn't have got 100 million. 100 million Kia Mayweather. I think Conor was around 30 million. I
will take the 30 million. I'll buy SABC too. I swear it will be my own. I will play Imizwili Omnibus the whole day. The whole day. You'll switch on. I'll be there like, are we 9:30. And I'll just buy him 30 million. It's a lot of money.
Dollars, eh? It is a lot.
Dollars.
Yeah,
you know,
it's like 350 million.
But I need you to tell me, DK, since you are here, maybe you know some. Can't Mayweather, can I show me a little tip of touch? Where is our one? Not even a tweeting or showing backs. Oh, but I understand. As show me, I'm a police. Who would want to be a friend with a policeman? I want my police. I'm like, Bucks, oh my God, no, not anymore, man. You're like, po, bro, stop. There's a story that...
No. Bucks has a reason.
Has a reason, yeah. Man,
Bucks.
That's why I didn't go there.
That's why he didn't
Why would you want to go a fight when there's a fight here? Bucks, it's fine, you are fine. Thibaut Tachi and all I say to you, no mind. So, I'm just saying, there's a story that I did not understand with the news. I know you guys will confirm. So, Rivaldo Kuftie went for trials, for medicals.
Yeah. And then everything alignment, he was fine. And then Haba Jekabari, Rasaina Wadala.
Yeah, now he knew that he was fine.
Yeah. But he didn't even know.
Yeah, he knew he was fine. Because it's his own body.
Yeah.
And then he gets there, and then someone who has his own body as well.
No, but Bachapa come China, get China.
Yeah, but Muchino, Gilan Kalkopano and Alumchino, suddenly he has an injury that he doesn't know about.
Yeah.
When he gets there, like suddenly a surprise injury.
Yep.
And but it's a feeling that most men understand. Like Thomas, most men, we have felt that feeling as a man when you buy a townhouse and you're about to buy a GTI and then you know everything is fine. And then what happens?
There's the shop with us. You'll be back later in the show. Let's quickly go on and give you the topic that we want you to talk about today. Bafana playing on Friday against Cape Verde in the World Cup qualifier. Then on Tuesday in a World Cup qualifier. 6 points are at stake in those two games. What strategy should Stuart Baxter use to secure 6 points on the road to Russia's 2018 World Cup of Bafana? We top of the group as it stands. If we get 6 points there, already I'm starting to pack my swimming costume for Russia, because that would be nice. I want to know from you the strategy. We're going to a break. After the break, the legendary Pietie Coetzee comes in. Hockey is nothing if you don't know Pietie Coetzee. She is the record holder of all hockey players in the whole world. No one has scored more goals in international hockey than Pietie Coetzee. It's Women's Month, and we're celebrating one of the all-time greats. Join us after the break.
When a man starts his day with new Nivea Men Cool Kick Body Lotion or cream.
The premium help plan from Clientele. SMS help to 49012 and we'll call you back. SMS now.